Imagine an object that defies every law of physics we know. An object recovered from a field in Colombia that has stunned scientists, challenged our understanding of the universe, and triggered an unprecedented global alert. This is the story of the Buga sphere, and what it's revealing about our planet, our future, and possibly, our place in the cosmos. It all began in March 2025. Witnesses in Buga, Colombia, saw a shining metallic orb moving across the sky with impossible zigzags, instant stops, and sudden bursts of speed, before it reportedly struck high-voltage power lines and dropped to the ground. What they found was a perfectly smooth, metallic sphere, about the size of a bowling ball, with no seams, bolts, or openings, as if it was cast in a single pour. But the anomalies began immediately. Initially, the sphere weighed around 2 kilograms, 4 pounds. Over the following weeks, its weight mysteriously increased to 10 kilograms, 22 pounds, without any change in size or visible structure. It was colder than ice but not frozen, despite the tropical heat. The landing site was left with a perfect ring of dead, wilted grass that never grew back. Soil samples showed a total loss of moisture and a 60% drop in microbial life in just 3 weeks. Early handlers reported unusual symptoms like headaches, dizziness, and fatigue. Electronic devices brought nearby experienced glitching, resetting, and GPS signal drifts. Once in the lab, advanced X-ray and CT scans revealed an even more perplexing internal structure. The sphere is composed of 3 concentric shells, each perfectly spherical and nested one inside the next, with uniform thickness and no visible seams. Inside the middle shell, 18 identical microspheres, though some reports mention 9 or 16, are arranged in a precise geometric pattern, suspended in their own cavities without visible supports. A dense, chip-like central core acts as a potential processor or power source. A faint network of ultra-thin filaments, thinner than human hair, runs between the microspheres and to the central core. These fibers, embedded in solid metal, behave like high-grade optical fibers. Material analysis further deepened the mystery. The sphere's hardness is nearly double that of aerospace-grade aluminum, yet it shows no known alloy mix, only trace elements like yttrium, vanadium, and a rare isotope of magnesium, elements used in advanced photonics and quantum sensors. Its mass even changes with temperature, growing heavier when cooled, defying known material science. This led to theories that the sphere is made of programmable matter, designed to adapt and reconfigure itself in real time. The sphere's surface is covered in intricate engravings that sparked global speculation about a godlike message. Tabloid reports and social media claim AI decoded this message. From origin springs the eternal dance of creation through union and separation. Consciousness expands beyond singular existence. The cosmic symphony transforms matter into meaning. When boundaries dissolve, unity reveals itself as the fundamental truth of all being. However, there's a crucial caveat. No peer-reviewed paper or formal linguistic study has published this translation or its underlying methodology. A proper analysis would require a transparent, standardized catalog of these symbols. Yet, the sphere does seem to communicate. Micro-etchings on the inner shell resolved into Sanskrit characters arranged in a 12-fold repetition, mirroring a geodetic map that aligns with ancient trade routes and pilgrimage sites. These etchings, along with the internal microspheres, have been observed to shift and interact with specific acoustic tests, emitting faint pulses of light, suggesting they act as resonant codes designed to trigger responses. Perhaps the most baffling aspect is its energy dynamics. MIT teams detected a continuous pull of energy, with the sphere absorbing about 100 watts of heat from its environment, even causing water to instantly evaporate off its cool surface. This violates fundamental laws of physics, as energy cannot appear or disappear without a clear exchange. And then there's its movement. Witnesses described it performing impossible aerial maneuvers. Grok 4, an advanced AI, modeled that the sphere might contain a structure capable of manipulating mass itself, creating a negative mass effect to reduce its own inertia. Some analyses even suggest an internal Tesla tower, structure that, if spun, could create electromagnetic energy to levitate the sphere and neutralize gravity. This isn't an isolated incident. Reports of similar objects stretch back decades, even centuries. The Betz mystery sphere, discovered in Florida in 1974, exhibited self-rolling, gravitational resistance, and responsiveness to musical instruments. Pentagon pilots have repeatedly reported seeing small metallic spheres, performing sudden accelerations and sharp turns, identified as the most common type of UFO they investigate. Most strikingly, a Jesuit world map from the 1600s marked 9 spheres of arrival locations, with one point directly over Buga, Colombia. This suggests a historical pattern of deliberate placements, a global network of sites chosen for reasons we still don't understand. Further archival research uncovered a 1949 artifact from Bogota's Gold Museum, a 10 cm metallic orb with 3 concentric shells and 9 internal spheres, matching the Buga sphere's structure and aligning with one of the newly mapped coordinates. Then, on March 25, 2025, at 2:14 a.m., the unthinkable happened. The sphere activated itself. It emitted a low, unnatural hum pulsing at 2.5 Hz. Other reports mention 2.13 Hz or 2.2 Hz, a frequency that falls squarely into the range that can trigger resonance in high-voltage transmission lines. This electromagnetic pulse breached every safeguard, penetrating Faraday cages, mu metal enclosures, and solid barriers as if they were transparent. It radiated outward in perfect concentric shells, maintaining constant amplitude for nearly 30 meters. MIT's supercomputer simulations showed that a sustained 2.5 Hz pulse could induce transformer saturation and coordinated grid collapse, leading to a rolling blackout across 9 South American countries, with economic losses in the billions. NASA dashboards documented a measurable 0.13% drift in the planet's radiation belt density, an unprecedented event tied directly to the sphere's activation. The sphere's hum matched Earth's natural resonant frequency for deep Earth currents. Supercomputer models suggested the sphere is an autonomous diagnostic node, designed to monitor planetary conditions and respond when certain thresholds, like atmospheric CO2 crossing 450 parts per million, are breached. At 14:07 Coordinated Universal Time on that same day, NASA ordered a total shutdown of the Buga sphere experiment. The project was immediately classified at the highest level, with all data, samples, and personnel movements subject to direct oversight by NASA's Office of Planetary Protection. This abrupt shutdown, with no warning or explanation, followed an energy spike far beyond lab safety thresholds, defying automated kill switches. The question lingered: what did NASA see that forced them to pull the plug? The Buga sphere challenges the very foundations of physics, hinting at technologies for limitless energy and propulsion that could make deep space travel practical. Yet, its environmental impact, the barren landing site, the strange illnesses, suggests a darker side. Is this an alien probe? A relic from an ancient civilization? Or something else entirely? The abrupt NASA shutdown and classification highlight a tension between national security and the global public's demand for transparency. As the raw data leaked, crowdsourced decoding efforts exploded online, proving that humanity's collective curiosity is a powerful force. This object is no longer silent. It has begun to respond, forcing us to confront a profound question: are we ready to interact with technology we don't fully understand? The investigation continues, demanding rigorous scientific scrutiny and open collaboration. What are your thoughts on the Buga sphere? Let us know in the comments below. If this deep dive into the Buga sphere fascinated you, please like, subscribe, and share to stay updated on future developments.